Ayan. So, good morning. So this is our lesson for this week. So, block 11 na po tayo. Okay, so block 11 is about relations and functions na. So, for the first lesson, ayan, introduction to relations muna tayo. So, a relation tells us about the connection between objects, quantities, or individuals that form a set. Okay? So, ayan, again, a relation, when we say relation, it shows the connection between the given objects on the certain set po. Okay? Sa given set natin. So, just like nung binigay ko pong example sa inyo, last meeting about dun sa sounds of animals and their sounds po. Okay? So next is ayan, example na tayo. So we have for set A we have the elements 2, 4, 6, and for set B we have the elements of 10, 20, 40, and 60. Okay? And then ito yung hahanapin natin. So first relation R and then relation S. Okay? So let's start with letter A. So dito po, since ang sabi dito sa ating hahanapin daw, sa letter A po is from A to B. So we have to multiply A to B. And then sa B naman, we have to multiply it. So we have to um, multiply naman B to A naman po. B times A naman. Kaya meron tayong ganito. Okay? So first, A times B po. So dito po, you just need to distribute the elements of A to the elements of B, okay? So, elements of A is 2 and then distribute natin siya sa apat na elements of B. We have 10, 20, 40, and 60. Okay? Bakit? But their A po is still the same po. Okay? Kumbaga, dinistribute lang natin sa kanila. And then next, we have 4 naman. And then yun, same pa rin, 10, 20, 40, and 60. And then last element for A, we have 6, and then distribute it again to the elements of set B, which is 10, 20, 40, and 60 po. Okay? So, ganyan lang siya pag imumultiply. Next, B times A naman, vice versa naman po. Yung elements ni B is i-distribute naman natin to the elements of set A. Okay? So, we have 10 muna. Distribute siya kay 2, 4, and 6. And next, si 20 naman, distribute din ulit natin kay 2, 4, and 6. Si 40, ganun din po. And then, lastly, kay 60. Distribute din siya sa elements ng ating set A po na 2, 4, and 6 po. Okay? And now, after multiplying A times B and then B times A po, we can now answer our, yung questions kanina o yung dapat nating hanapin. So, A and B such that na ang B daw po natin is times 10 ng ating A. Okay, again, yung B natin dito is times 10 daw siya dapat ng A natin. Okay? So, ang answer is 2 and 20, 4 and 40, and 6 and 60. Kasi po, ang A natin dito is 2, ang B natin is 20. So, itong B daw natin dapat times 2 ni A. So, 2 times 10 kasi is 20 po. As well as to this next element, we have 4 times 10 is 40. 6 times 10 is 60 po, which satisfy our given po. Okay? Ayan po siya. And then next, sa letter B naman, ayun, baliktad naman. So, dito tayo sa B times A naman. So, dapat daw dito, yung A natin should, kumbaga, itong B natin, kapag dinivide natin siya kay 10, yung A yung magiging answer po niya. Okay? So, we have this one. So, ang B natin is 20, ang A is 2. So, 20 divided by 10 is 2, 40 divided by 10 is 4, 60 divided by 10 is 6 po. Okay? So, ganyan po siya. So, dapat talaga is intindihin muna natin yung hinahanap po do'n sa problem po, okay? Para hindi kayo magkamali. Kasi hindi naman siya mahirap, medyo nakakalito lang kasi mas maraming numbers na dumadami yung elements, pero walang magaganap na solving muna. Next example, we have these elements of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For the set B naman, the elements are 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25. Okay, so these are the three things we should find. Okay, So, yung tatlong set na dapat nating mabuo. So, let's start with the R1. Ayan yung given. Ayan. So, is the square of, ayun lang po. Ibig sabihin dito, from the elements of our set A, asan po yung square nila or meron po ba? For example, we have this, ayan, ito yung magiging answer kasi ang 1 po, ang square po niya is 1. Di ba? 1 times 1 is still 1. Si 2 naman po, pag hinanap niyo sa set B is, ang square niya is 4. So, 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4 is 16. And 5 times 5 is 25 po. Okay? Ayan siya. So, hahanapin nyo lang yung square nung elements ni set A kay set B po. Okay? Ganun lang siya. Next is twice of. Okay, pag sinabing twice of, doble naman nila. Okay, so dito, tingnan natin. So si 1, 1 times 2, ang answer is 2. So wala tayong 2 dito sa set B or sa elements ng ating set B. So mali na po siya. How about 2? So 2 times 2 is 4 po. Meron na po siya. So yun lang po yung sagot natin. Kasi 3, meron tayong 3. 3 times 2, twice niya is 6. So wala siya sa set B. 4 times 2 po is 8, so wala rin sa set B. And then 5 times 2 is 10, and then wala pa rin po siya sa set B. So ito lang yung magiging answer natin. Kasi ang sabi lang dito, R2 is twice of. Okay, so doble ni set A yung, yung number na nasa set B is doble ni set A. Okay, dapat. So hahanapin nyo lang kung alin doon. And then last is a multiple of. So dito marami po. So dito ito yung sagot. So multiples of 1, ano yung numbers dyan na can be divided by those elements in the set A po for 1. So lahat naman sila, 'di ba? All numbers are divisible by 1. So 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25. How about how about 2? What are the numbers that can be divided by 2 on set B? So we have 2 and 4 and 16 po. Okay? How about for the next one? 3. So ano po yung um, divisible by 3 or yung numbers na can be divided by 3 which is only 9 po. Okay? Kaya 3 and 9 lang yung answer natin dyan. And then, sunod is 4. Number that can be divided by 4 is syempre 4 and 16 po. And then lastly, the number that can be divided by 5 is only 25 po. So that is our elements for set R3 po. Okay, so ganun lang siya. Dapat lang talaga matalas yung paningin nyo, paningin nyo sa mga numbers na yan. Okay? And then, syempre, dapat intindihin mabuti yung hinahanap for the given set po. For each set na bubuuin nyo po. Okay? So, next. So, this time, we are going to find the value of x and y. So, dito naman po, ayan, two pair of ordered pairs. Okay? Or two pair of coordinates tayo. So, ito yung first natin. So, kung napapansin nyo, pareho pong equation yung x natin and y. Samantalang dito, whole number na po siya. So, dito, separate po natin, i-solve yung value ng x po natin and y. So, 2x plus 1, ayan po, equals to 3. Kasi po, di ba, ang ordered pairs po natin is meron tayong x and y po. X and y value. So, dito po, ayan, x and y intercept pala. Ayan po siya. So, equals to 3 po. So, 2x plus 1 equals to 3. And then, transpose natin si 1 on the other side. It will become negative 1 po. So, di ba, kapag nagta-transpose tayo, nag-change yung sign ng number na yon. Okay? And then, simplify. 3 minus 1 is 2 po. Okay? And then, since ang hinahanap natin dito is a specific value of x po, we have to eliminate yung coefficient na kasama po ng x. Okay? So, we have to divide both side by 2. Okay? So, it will give us 1 po. Okay? Kasi 2 divided by 2 is 1. So, our value of x is 1. Okay? Ayan po siya. Next. So, standby lang muna si x dyan. Then, let's proceed with the value of y muna. So, 3y minus 8 is equals to 1 pala. Ayun po siya. Kasi y-intercept naman siya dito. Okay? Ayan po. And then sunod, transpose si 8, it will become positive 8. Simplify po, 1 plus 8 is 9. And then may kasamang coefficient si y, so divide both side by 3 kasi yun yung kasama ni y. So it will give us y equals 3 po. Okay, ayan siya. So ang x natin is 1, ang y is 3 naman. Okay? So now, ayun, wala pala siya. Hmm. Ayan po. So, ano na yung magiging value ng ating x dyan? So, sulatan natin. So, ayan po. So, di ba, meron tayong 2x plus 1. So, 2x plus 1. Okay? So, hindi kasi ayan yung final value ng x-intercept natin kasi we have to substitute it. So, ang 2 natin, ayun, ang x natin is 1. Substitute siya dito. 1. Pakiintindi nilang ang sulat, ha? Ayan. Plus 1. Okay. Okay, ayan. Ang hirap. Isa pa. Wait lang, ha? Ayan po siya. So, sa-substitute nyo muna yung value ng x para makuha nyo yung x-intercept natin. So, it will give us 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3 po. Okay? Ayan siya. Ayan po. Okay? And then this one naman po, ibig sabihin ng x natin dito is 3. Okay? Oh, for this one naman, we have 3. Hindi ka naka-pen sa equation. Ano yung y natin? It is 3 po. Okay? Ayan siya. Minus 8. Okay? So, dito kasi kayo sa equation titingin. Ayan. So, 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. Minus 8 is 1 po. Okay? Ayan po siya. 'Di ba? So, kung napansin nyo, equal po yung nakuha nating answer. Parehong coordinates lang po yun. You just need to prove din na pareho sila talaga. Okay? Ayun lang po siya. So, now let's proceed with the next example. Wait lang. Ayun. So, yun. Same lang din. Hanapin yung x and y natin. Pero kung napansin nyo, magkahiwalay ng equation natin. Okay? So, sa first pair natin, ayun po siya, di ba? So, dito, yung x yung ating equation, dito naman y po. Magkahiwalay naman sila ng partner. Ayan po. So, 2x plus 5 equals to 9 kasi, ayun, pagsamahin lahat ng x-intercept natin. Okay, so 2x plus 5 and then yung 9 naman po. So, transpose 5, it will become negative 5. And then simplify po, 9 minus 5 is 4. And then divide both side by 2. Since may kasamang coefficient si ating variable na x. So, divide both side by 2, it will give us 2 po, positive 2. So, our x value is 2. Okay? So, next, let's proceed with the y value. Ayan naman. So, 7 equals y minus 9. Okay? Again, pagsamahin. So, dito kasi, di ba, y si 7. Yan. Ang y dito is y minus 9. So, transpose naman natin si 9 na lang. Okay? So, transpose si 9, it will become positive 9 na siya kasi negative 9 siya before. And then simplify, 7 plus 9 is 16. Okay? So, our value of y is 16 po. Okay? So, ano yung final equation natin? Ganyan po. Okay? Again, sinubstitute ko lang po siya dito. So, di ba ang x natin is 2. 2 times 2, 4 plus 5, 9 po. Ayan, kaya siya 9. Dito naman, 16 minus 9 is 7 po. Kaya ito po siya. Okay? Ayan. So, ganun lang po kadali yung paghanap ng ating missing coordinates po or finding the values of x and y. Okay? So, that's it for our lesson 1. So, let's proceed with our lesson 2, which is arrow diagrams. So in arrow diagram, the first oval represents the elements of the first set, and the second oval represents the elements of the second set. So arrows are drawn to connect the elements to show the relation. Okay? So it's still under relation pa rin po. So let's have this example. So kung napansin nyo po, example ko rin to dun sa ating relation kanina. Okay, set A, we have elements of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For set B, we have the elements of 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25 po. So, R1 is the square of, ayan din po siya, di ba? So, kung i-represent natin siya into diagram po, um, ito po, ayan. So, dito po, yung set A natin, nandito siya sa lahat, nasa first oval po. And then, yung set B naman natin is nasa second oval po. So, yung arrow po na yan, ayan yung, this is the representation in arrow diagrams po. So, i-connect mo lang, sino yung partner ni 1, since ang sinabi dito is the square of. Hahanapin nyo lang po yung partners nila. So, 1 is to 1, 2 is to 4, 3 is to 9 po, 4 is to 16, and 5 is to 25 po. Okay? Kasi ayun yung sabi dito sa R1 natin. Okay? So, it depends po kung sino yung, depende po sa given yung pag-represent ng using arrow diagrams po. Ayan. So, ito po, yung ating first set po is our domain. Okay? And then our B naman po, our second set is our range po. Okay? So, introduce ko lang kayo kay domain and range po. Although, madidiscuss ko pa naman siya on the next block po. Okay? So, ito po, yung domain, pag sinabi kasi nating domain, x-intercepts po. So, di ba, ang x-intercepts natin ito is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ano po yung y-intercepts? Yung range natin, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. So, ito po, yung nasa second oval po natin. Okay? Ayan po siya. So, hiwalay yung x kay y po. Okay? So, next example. Ayun. So yun lang pala sa arrow diagrams yun. Kasi madali lang siya. Pagtatapat-tapat mo lang yung given po. Okay? Kung ano yung example, kung ano yung partner nila or kung sino yung partner nilang number. Okay? Ayan po siya. So dito, ililist down nyo lahat ng x sa first oval. Ano yung x? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lahat ng nasa unahan lang ha. X-intercept. And then sa second oval, lahat po ng y-intercept po natin. Huwag pong kalilimutan yun ha. Hiwalay sila. So, ang domain is x, range is y po. Okay? Ayan po siya. And then next lesson na tayo. Ayan, mabilis lang kasi siya kasi madali lang po. So, next is about functions naman po tayo. Ayan. So, ito po yung sagot nyo kanina doon. Ito yung sagot natin doon sa first lesson and second lesson, di ba? Ayan siya. Ito rin yung um, arrow diagram natin. Ngayon po, ayun. So, ito, R1 is a function. So, dito kasi sa lesson 3, we just need to determine if the given set is a function. So, paano po naging function si R1? Kasi po, wala pong naulit na x. Okay? For example, lahat po sila may tagi-isang x-intercept po. Okay? Ayun po, yan walang dumoble. For example, si 4 hindi niya, for example, si 1, sabihin nating ang merong x sa kanya is si 1, 4, and 9. So, tatlo sa kanya. Tama ba? O yun. Basta wala dapat mauulit na x intercept or x value natin. So, dito, so how can we identify if a relation is a function or not? So if the elements of the first set are related to the elements of the second set and no two elements of the second set are related to the same element of the first set, the relation is a function. Okay? Ayan. So all functions are relation, but not all relation are function. Okay? Yan po, tandaan po iyan. So, let's have an example. So, determine whether the given relation is a function or not. So, we have this one. So, it is think muna. So, is it a function or not? May naulit bang x? Yan. So, yan, domain and range po. So, wala po. Okay? So, it means it's a function po. Kasi, di ba, pinakross lang siya. Pinalito lang kayo onte. Pero, wala pong naulit na x natin. Okay? Next. How about this one? So, meron tayong, ayan. Ayan, well-distributed. So, it is also a function po. Kasi walang umulit na value ng walang umulit po. Walang magkapareho ng x. Okay? And then next, how about this one? So, it is not a function. Kasi po dito si 2, ang x siya ni 20, x din siya ni 40, so bawal po iyon. Dapat tag-iisa lang sila. Okay? Ayun siya. Ayun po. Okay lang na, ayun basta later ko sabihin, ayan. So, paano naman kung ganito, so kung ito po, bawal maulit yung x, paano naman kung ano, iba-iba yung x pero iisa yung y nila, okay? So, ito po is considered as a function po, okay? So, although, tawag dito, iisa yung y nila, y-intercept nila, okey lang po iyon. Kasi magkakaiba naman yung value ng x nila, okey? Unlike kasi dito sa pangatlo kanina, pare-pareho mismo yung x nila. Dito po magkakaiba naman, pare-pareho lang ng y. Okey, so okey lang kahit marami sila dun sa y na yon, as long as magkaiba po yung x, okey? Hindi puwedeng iisa lang yung x and then maraming y po, okey? So, for the last lesson, we have dependent and independent variable. Ayan po. So, if y is equals to fx po, ayan po siya. X will be our independent variable and y will be our dependent variable. So, if ganyan po yung mangyari, you will draw a vertical line across its graph to check if it's a function or not po. So, vertical line test po dyan ang i-apply nyo. Pero, kapag inverse naman po niyan, ayan. So, balik ta rin. If x naman is equals to fy, ang y mo yung magiging independent and then x is yung magiging dependent variable, ang gagawin mo naman po is horizontal line across its graph to check if it is a function or not po. Okay? So, dito may example. Ayan po. So, you will just draw a vertical line test po. Ayan po. Okay? So, ayan. So, pag wala pong pag walang na-intersect na pag isang beses lang kayo nakapag-intersect doon sa graph na yon, it is considered as a function. Pero kapag po ganito, ayan, nag-vertical line test po, and then kung napansin nyo, wait lang, lagyan natin siya. Ayan. So, dito kasi, isang beses lang siya tumama. Okay? So, isang point lang. Ibig sabihin, isa lang yung um, value ng ating x po. Okay? So, walang magkakapareho sa kanila. Okay? Unlike dito po, ayun, 'di ba? Pareho po. Okay? May dalawang na intersect po. So, ibig sabihin, meron pong value dyan ng y na pareho yung x po nila. Okay? So, this is considered as not a this is considered not a function, not function po. Okay? Kasi dalawang point yun na intersect. Okay? Unlike dito, isa lang. Dapat po isa lang to consider it as function po. Okay? Ganyan yung gagawin nyo kapag kapag graph po yung given and then ang question is you're going to identify whether it is a function or not po. Okay? Ayun po siya. So, that's all. Ayun, gano'n lang po siya. That's all for our lessons. Ayun lang po. So, yun lang. Thank you po and I hope you understand our lessons for today. Okay? So, yun lang po. Goodbye.